Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Kitty Kioskly. I am the CEO and co-founder of Trustilo BV, which is a cybersecurity company working around human factors, and we are based in the Netherlands. Today, I'm going to present our work titled User-Centered Platforms for Cybersecurity Education and Training as part of IEEE EDUCON 2026. This research is a collaborative effort with colleagues from multiple organizations across Europe, focusing on improving how we approach cybersecurity education in both professional and societal contexts. In this presentation, I will introduce the Cybersecurity platform as a user-centered and modular approach designed to enhance cybersecurity awareness, engagement, and behavioral change. I will walk you through the motivation behind this work, the methodology we followed, the key components of the platform. I will walk a bit more on CyberWise module, and finally the expected impact of the approach on cybersecurity training and culture. So to begin with, let's look at the motivation behind this work I'm talking about. Since over the past years, we have seen a rapid increase in both the frequency and sophistication of cyber threats. Despite significant investments in technical security measures, organizations continue to experience breaches, and a key reason for this is the human factor. So, in fact, human behavior is consistently identified as one of the weakest links in cybersecurity. Errors such as clicking on phishing emails, using weak passwords, or misconfiguring systems can compromise even the most advanced infrastructures. At the same time, traditional cybersecurity training approaches have limitations. They are often not engaging, which means that users tend to forget what they learn or fail to apply this on real situations. So this creates a clear need for more innovative user-centered approaches that not only deliver knowledge, but also influence behavior and improve long-term awareness. Um, Building on this motivation, we can clearly define the core problem we are addressing. As traditional cybersecurity approaches are not effective in producing are not effective in producing lasting behavior change. So while users may complete training sessions, this does not necessarily translate into safer actions in real world scenarios. So one major issue is low engagement. Many training programs are static, are generic, are not tailored to the needs of different users, which makes them less impactful. So additionally, there is a lack of personalization. The same context is often delivered. Is often delivered to everyone, regardless of their role, experience, or risk profile. Finally, these approaches often lack real world applicability. Users are not exposed to realistic scenarios such as simulated attacks, which are essential for developing practical skills and awareness. As a result, there is a gap between cybersecurity knowledge and actual user behavior, and this is the gap the work we've done here aims to address. So, to address these challenges I mentioned before, we are proposing the Cybersynchrony platform. Cybersynchrony is designed as a user-centered and modular cybersecurity training platform, which places the user at the core of the learning process. And instead of a one size fits all approach, it adapts to different roles, needs, and levels of experience. The platform is built around three key pillars. We have people, processes, and a security centric culture. This means that it is not only focus. It does not only focus on technical skills, but also on how individuals behave, how organizations operate, and how security awareness is embedded into everyday activities. So, in addition, cybersynchrony integrates multiple capabilities, including training, risk monitoring, and incident response with a unified environment. And this allows users to connect what they learn directly with real world cybersecurity practices. Overall, the goal is to move from passive learning to a more active, engaging, and behavior driven approach to cybersecurity education. So, a key innovation actually within the Cyber Synchrony platform is the CyberWise module, which represents its main educational and human centric component. CyberWise is designed to deliver cybersecurity awareness campaigns and training programs to a wide audience, including citizens, professionals, and organizations. And the goal is to make cybersecurity education more accessible, engaging, and relevant to real world contexts. What makes this module particularly effective is its use of modern learning techniques such as gamification, social engineering simulations, and data analytics. These elements help transform users from passive learners into active participants. For example, instead of simply reading about phishing attacks, users can experience simulated scenarios, receive immediate feedback, and understand the consequences of their actions. Overall, CyberWise plays a central role in promoting behavior change, which is essential for building a strong and sustainable cybersecurity culture. Moving now to the research aim of this work. So the primary objective is to evaluate the effectiveness of user-centered modular platforms in improving cybersecurity education and awareness. More specifically, we aim to promote cybersecurity awareness across different groups, including citizens, businesses, and organizations, recognizing that cybersecurity is not only a technical issue, but also a societal one. Another important goal is to help build a sustainable cybersecurity culture where secure behavior becomes part of everyday practices rather than a one time training outcome. To achieve this, the platform focuses on engagement, personalization, and continuous learning, ensuring that users remain involved and can progressively improve their skills and awareness over time. Ultimately, the research seeks to demonstrate that a user centered approach can lead to measurable improvements in both knowledge and behavior. Now let's take a closer look into the Cybersynchrony platform. So the platform follows a modular architecture, meaning it is composed of multiple interconnected components, each addressing different aspects of cybersecurity. In total, it includes 6 personalized modules designed to cover both technical and human-centric dimensions. One of the key advantages of this structure is that it supports role based learning pathways. This means that users receive content tailored to the specific role, responsibilities, and level of expertise, making the training more relevant and effective. Additionally, the platform incorporates adaptive content delivery, allowing it to adjust training materials based on user performance and behavior over time. Finally, an important design principle is privacy by design, ensuring that all user data and interactions are handled securely and in compliance with regulations. So overall, this modular and flexible architecture enables the platform to be scalable, personalized, and applicable across different sectors. So to evaluate the platform, we adopted a mixed method research approach, combining both qualitative and quantitative data. The study is conducted across three key sectors. We have healthcare, public administration, and higher education. These domains were selected to represent different operational environments and user profiles. The evaluation process follows a structured phased approach. It begins with a baseline assessment where we measure users' initial knowledge and behavior. This is followed by an intervention phase where participants engage with the CyberWise training content and simulations. Finally, we conduct a post-intervention evaluation to assess changes and improvements. In addition to these phases, we also collect user feedback through our surveys and usability assessment, allowing us to better understand user experience and engagement. So, to assess the effectiveness of the platform, we define a set of clear and measurable evaluation metrics. First, we analyze phishing related behaviors, such as click through rates and credential submission rates. And these indicators help us understand how users respond in real time, in real world threats. So we also use human risk management scores, which quantify user behavior and translate it into measurable cybersecurity risk levels. In addition, we evaluate the learning performance via quizzes and scenario-based assessments. And finally, we examine engagement metrics such as module completion rates, time spent on task, and drop-off points. And these provide insight into how users interact with the platform. So let's now have a quick look at the CyberWise ecosystem and the key components. So at the core, we have human risk management tools, which analyze behavior and translate it into measurable risk scores. And these scores are then used to guide personalized training pathways. Another key component is the use of social engineering simulations, particularly through tools like GoFish. And this allows us to simulate realistic phishing attacks and observe how users respond in a controlled environment. And overall, the ecosystem combines education, simulation, and analytics. So one of the key concepts in our approach is what we call pervasive cybersecurity awareness. So that means that the platform achieve this through adaptive role-based content, ensuring that each user receives information that is relevant to their responsibilities and behavior. And overall, this approach shifts cybersecurity training from what we said would be a passive activity to a proactive process. So, reaching to the end of my presentation, and an important part of our methodology is this use of social engineering simulations, and particularly phishing campaigns. And these simulations are designed to be realistic, but fully controlled and ethical, ensuring that participants are protected while still experiencing authentic scenarios. And this approach allows us to move beyond theoretical training and instead focus on practical experience-based learning. So another here key component of the platform is the use of gamified immersive learning, and this helps us increase motivation, engagement, and knowledge retention. While we also have some promising results on these areas, observing the increased user engagement, the improvements in knowledge retention, and the contribution in measurable behavior change. And we conclude that. By integrating technical tools, realistic simulations, and adaptive learning, the cybersynchrony platform moves beyond traditional approaches and focuses on influencing user behavior. This is all from my side. Thank you very much. I look forward in seeing you in person in Cairo very soon. Thank you.